What's up, YouTube family? I'm back at you like I'm mad at you. You know, I'm always glad when you're showing up. For sure that. Every time, you know that. Family, this video real quick, I just want to make a video talking about purpose, family, concerning purpose. And I'm going to be honest with you, this is something that just recently it's been coming clearer and clearer to me, family, like, and more plain to me, family. So if you've been out there questioning what your purpose is, if you've been challenged with what you thought was your purpose, if you've been just thinking or pursuing that what is your purpose, I want to touch on the fact that in the beginning, as it is written, right, in the Bible, God created man and woman, and then he created them in his image. I want to just share with you what I feel like is just plain and simple to me. This is beyond religion. You know, I'm non-religious on this channel. Nothing against the religions, but this is real simple and plain, family, what I want you to consider. God created man and woman, and then he created them in his image, family. And I feel like it's just to simplify it for you, family, is to simply just be the best man or woman that you can be, family. That's your purpose. Be the best man that you can be. When you consider the way the world is going right now and everything that's going on with men behaving a certain way and women behaving a certain way, it is almost evident that we have grown far apart from our organic selves, family. When you see all the traps of Satan's world and all the things that set out to change people and to curve people in the direction that they want people to behave and to be, being a man, being an actual man, and a woman being an actual woman is your purpose, family. Consider this, family. Consider that being the best man you can be physically, right? Right? When maybe you got to get in the gym, being the best man that you can be financially, being the best man that you can be with your time, being the best man that you can be with your mind, being the best man that you can be with your spirit, family, is very significant. You know what I mean? You know what? I'm taking all of the rocket science away, especially from dealing with all the confusion of the different religious perspectives and demands. We are simply to be the best men and women that we can be, family. Especially being made in any image of that what created us all. So whether you believe in the universe, God, or whatever it is, even if you believed in ancestry and all of that, right? If your body is a temple and you carrying on something in this world, if you know something divine was to have to occupy your world while you're here, think about what you preparing for them as far as where they live, where you are living, what they eat, right? What they do with their time, how they utilize their mind, where's your integrity? All these things is very significant. What are you building a kingdom, right? Are you building a kingdom if you was a temple, right? A temple. Are you building a kingdom? This is very significant, family. And I want to simplify, give you something, consider simplifying it, and just take the rockets. Be the best man that you can be, family, or woman. I'm telling you, I'm feeling like this is what been downloaded in my spirit and been clarified more and more each day, family. Is that we are to be that is your purpose, to be what you were created to be. Imagine that. Be the best man and woman you can be. And it goes further when we talk about the mind and things like that. This has to do with forgiving, right? This has to do with your integrity. This has to do with you being a man of your word or a woman of your word. This has to do with all those things that matter because you become complete, you know, because it could consider it to be like a violation when you go against yourself, when you betray yourself, right? By not being integral, right? By not being a man or woman of your word. by not standing no business, right? By not protecting your family, right? Even when it comes to gifts and talents and all of those things. You know what I'm saying? You being the best man that you can be brings all that together, right? Because if you utilizing your time right? If you utilizing your time in the best way possible, then you're going to tap into your talents. You're going to tap into your gifts, right? You're going to help others and inspire others just by being the man and woman that you were created to be, family. And I want to share that with you I want you to consider this being as simple as it sounds, but it brings everything around full circle, family. You being the best man or woman you can be, it includes all the other things you can think of, right? When it comes to your mind, your spirit, your body, your finances, your household, the way you carry yourself, right? These things are significant. When I talk about being the best man and woman you can be, all the way down to your posture, right? All the way down to you keeping your head up, right? All the way down to who you deal with, who you allow in your life. You see what I'm saying? Who you allow to come and go and take up space in your world. What you allow to take up space in your mind, in your heart, forgiveness. All of that comes full circle with it. Because you being the best man and woman you can be is being somebody who understands that they have to stand on top of things like as if they really believe that their father is the most high, right? Or a king, or however you want to see it, however you want to call it. I'm using that for example so that you can grasp what I mean by being the best man or the best woman that you can be. Finally, this world is taking off, right? I mean, it already took off. We in a different world. Remember, I told y'all that everybody is in a particular state of belief, state of being as well. You know, and that can vary so much because of all of what's been solicited, right, to mankind, to the people as they come into the world. They being seduced, right? We've been being seduced with different ways of being, right? We've been seduced with different thought processes, right? We've been seduced to find interest in things that take us away from our organic selves as man and woman. But if something sovereign, right, in the galaxies, right, in the heavens, or whatever you want to call it, created you, imagine what its expectation of you is, especially if we come from it. You see what I'm saying, family? So I want you to consider that on the level of everything that you set forth to do from this point forward, family. You see what I'm saying? We pushing the envelope in 25, family. Pushing the envelope for 25. Be the best man and woman you can be. And your financial success comes with that, right? Living a life of abundance eventually, right? Being abundant now, right? Your mental clarity, right? It shouldn't be nobody that can that should be able to even betray you at this point, right? I'm talking about standing on top of things that you've been learning for all these years up until this point right now watching this video. You know a lot of things. Are you still going to let them kind of people in your world? Are you still going to entertain that kind of energy? Are you still going to tolerate anything that goes against you? Are you willing to betray yourself again for somebody else, right? Are you willing to compromise what you about and what you set forth to accomplish for anything or anyone else? All these things matter when we talk about being the best man or woman you can be, family. I'm telling you, family. And this is what it's all about when I speak about purpose, family. What is your purpose? Being the best man or woman you can be. Is you playing about your bread? Is you playing about your health? Is you playing about your company, the company that you keep, right? We've been through too much, family. You see red flag today, it shouldn't take you no time to cut it out, right? Right? No matter what it is, right? If you see any signs in a person, any signs in any relationships, business partners, right? Whatever it is you standing on business or not, family? You know what I mean? And it's still warranted, family, that we be wise as serpents, harmless as a dove. But at the same time, it's about getting to it, family. And I'm not talking about no stupidity, family. I'm not talking about youthful, impulsive behavior. I'm talking about, are we being the best man and woman we can be and no in between? What have you learned all these years? What have you learned all these years, family? You've been through a lot. You've been through some things. Are you ready to stand on every last single lesson from this point forward? I'm talking about stand on it with an iron fist, family. You know what I'm talking about? And I'm not talking about violence, obviously, FYI, for, what they say for, just so it don't go the wrong way for the YouTube creators. But are you willing to stand on everything that's moving forward that you set forth to accomplish? You see what I'm saying? That's what I'm talking about, family. Be the best man and woman you can be. That's your purpose, family. Being what you were created to be. And I believe that you being the best man and woman you can be, that is pleasing to the Most High, right? Think about it, right? If you build a car, you build it for a particular purpose, build it for a particular purpose, family. It's serving that purpose is pleasing to you. If you go out and find a woman, or if you're a woman, you go out and find a man, and it's serving its purpose, that should most likely is pleasing to you, right? If you put food in your refrigerator, whatever it is, if you go get a dog, right, as a pet, if you go, whatever you go out to have or to obtain or to do, if that thing serves its purpose, it's pleasing to you, family. So how much more are we pleasing to the sovereign power authority of the universe, being what we were created to be, family? Think about that. That's your purpose, family. To the next video. Peace, positivity, optimism, power, and abundance. In the meantime, let's start there.